This can be heart-wrenching because this strikes at the very core of what you value most, what you prize most, and really what kind of brought the two of you together in the first place, right?
Yeah, and here's a totally unexpected turn in a journey where you thought you completely had a spiritual match, and now because of the way your spouse's journey has unfolded, that's not the case.
Right.
And so it's a pretty painful place, and you're going to have to do some grieving, and there are a lot of very genuine losses, but there are still ways to walk together in life.
Right, okay, so you have a spiritual mismatch now, something that you would have never thought of or planned. So what can you do about that?
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, faith doesn't happen unless it's something that's internal. So to try to convert or convince your spouse at this point will not be a productive thing. I mean, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, you're not going to have an intellectual argument that's going to win him over and just like, oh, wow, good, you're back on my team. You know, it's just not going to feel that way.
But I'll tell you what you can do, and if you do it in a very non-judgmental way, is continue to use your deep concern and what you genuinely believe to be true about God and your spiritual journey and the way you would want to walk together, and that's pray fervently that whatever has sort of shifted and hardened in the heart or the mind of your spouse will find ways to be unlocked that really only God knows how to reach.
And for your own spirit to help you do that as well. And then I think it is important, you know, I don't want to discount the idea of having, in quotes, an intellectual conversation about faith. Those are important discussions to have, as long as it doesn't turn into kind of this just
a
this
debate.
hard line kind of debate. Yeah.
And you know what? You can invite all kinds of comments and perspectives from your spouse. You don't have to shut down or be threatened just because now it's different and it's not what you desired or wanted. The more open you are and the more you know and fully understand what they're walking through and what's behind their profound sense of doubt, the more intimacy you guys will share. And a lot of times, genuine faith journeys have seasons of doubt that people don't know if they'll end or not. So it doesn't have to mean it's over.
Well, and it's also important to recognize that he can still join you in your faith journey because he knows this is important to you. And yeah, to come to, you know, a particular service or whatever it is that you prize.
Just because he prizes you. And who knows how that might be effective in his life. But the truth is, you guys still are on the same page when it comes to your commitment to honesty, to the importance that you give your faith, because he has to have integrity. If his faith isn't there, he's not going to pretend. And you can tell him how much you respect that and what it is you admire about him and the moral choices he's making and the values choices he's living out. You can still affirm every good thing you see in his character.
Absolutely. And then just don't lose sight of all the good things that you do have in common with him, because this is such, you know, it's really at the core of who you are, but there are so many other things around that core that can link the two of you together.
Look, the human spirit is amazing. I mean, sometimes it just takes something small and seemingly insignificant to unlock, you know, a mysterious piece of our journey, and you never know what might be used or how you might be used.
Oh, there's so many dramatic stories of something like that that's happened for somebody.